Good morning. Okay, third time's the charm. I've tried this three times now to get on, and I keep getting the spit of death. It's like, oh my God. Anyway, so how are you today? How was your night last night? Had a great night last night, and so looking forward to this weekend coming up for me. My students are all on. We're doing a beautiful. It's not kind of like a retreat weekend, but we're doing a weekend at the log house. So right on the lake. So it should be really, really nice this weekend. And the weather's finally breaking. It was minus 15 today. So, and I know that sounds like cold for some of you, but it was actually pretty good here. I got a little bit of a sore throat today. So I'll be drinking lots to keep the liquid down. How is everybody? We're going to start with Winnie. Good morning, Winnie. I hope you're having an awesome day so far. And let's just tap into these stones. 15, the collective consciousness of all humans. 15. Let's say it's showing me snowflakes, actually, telling you what a beautiful world. Acknowledge the beautiful world we live in, because each person is like a snowflake, unique unto themselves. And we live in this collective consciousness of all us beautiful people, even though people come in at different angles and different energies. And maybe it comes across sometimes that people aren't quite so beautiful. But if we can look deep down inside and understand a deeper understanding as to why we are here, it might help you feel better, because I can see today is going to be a little bit of a conflict day. Today is going to be a day of a little bit of argument, a little bit of unease. Someone's going to give you some information that's going to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, and when that happens today, just sit in the energy of it, and don't let you get wrapped up in the chaos of it, because there's going to be some chaos with this information that you're going to receive. You're also sitting in the hunter. So that hunter today, and that hunter, when he's watching, and he's out watching animals, and he's tracking, he slows everything down, and he pays attention to the moment and the little details before he continues on, so he's not wasting movement. And that's kind of where I see you sitting today, is really slow down and don't waste movement. Don't waste your energy on the chaos. Just sit down and pull it back in. Just pull that back in, like, I'm not going to get caught up in the chaos today. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but this information you're going to get is going to spark that. So good luck on that. I hope you have a great day today. And now, Lion of God, good morning. May I have a reading? Absolutely. And thanks for joining me today. I had somebody ask me, what type of tattoo is that? That's my power animal. And I designed that. His name is Congo. So it is 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh boy, 18 are the Shinamiya, and they are the book of life. And now I got to pull another stone. So your book of life is really, you wrote something in your book of life today that is going to have a huge impact on you. You know, when you look back and you review your life, you certainly big events that we run through. Today's one of those days, and you're actually sitting in a little bit of rage today. So rage, what is rage? Rage doesn't necessarily have to be anger, but is pent up energy that needs to explode out. And when you're sitting in that energy today, but this is a day that will be memorable. This is a day that when you're years from now, when you're reflecting on your life, you're going to remember this day because you wrote it in, and you wrote it in as a big event. So know when it's happening. Just acknowledge it. Go, I know I wrote that in, and I get it, and I'm going to live it to the best of my ability, and then I'm going to move on. You're also going to be sitting in the wind today, which is perfect, because when we sit in the rage, think of it, a huge windstorm coming your way and just getting rid of everything. That's what's going to happen with you today. You're in that whoa, big windstorm of rage of that wind, but it's going to move and shuffle everything around how it's supposed to be. So things are just kind of got a little bit discombobulated, a little bit out of focus, out of line. And now this wind energy, this rage energy is going to push everything back where it's supposed to be. So it's a day that you actually wrote in so that you could continue on this beautiful journey of yours. So, but enjoy it. It can be a little bit rough in the go, but boy, it's can be well worth it. Uh, and motivational vibes. Hi. I love a message. Absolutely. That is cold for me. Yeah, well, it's I know it, but we've been sitting in -40 literally for about 4 days now, and so -15 was a welcome experience this morning. My dog is loving it. So let's see what you got today. Motivational vibes. Ooh, you were sitting in 510 and one is 11. That's the stars, and that's that inspiration, and it's actually showing me a spotlight on you, like literally like a spotlight. It's almost like you're on stage and there's a spotlight shining on you. Everything else around you is dark, and there's this beautiful light just shining on you, and you have everyone's attention today. So whatever you're doing, you've got the attention of those around you. So use it well and use it wisely, because your words will be listened to. Your everything that you are doing, it's like bang on today, and literally you're the star on stage. So you got lots of attention coming your way. Yeah, I see 111 a lot. Awesome. So I'm glad that confirms that. You're also sitting at stand still. And look at that's that person on stage. That's that beautiful shining light right on you. And just soak it in. Soak in the heat, soak in the warmth, the love, soak it all in. And know that you are this beautiful shining light for others as well as for yourself today. And boy, what you say matters. So watch your words. I love it. Kat, good morning, Kat. See where Kat is today. Kat, you are sitting in balance today. This is the number 4 stone up in the mind. So this sits in the north of the medicine wheel, and it's up in the mind, and you're sitting in balance. It's asking you to walk in balance. I'm supposed to pull another card for you, or another stone. So you're sitting in fear today as well. You're sitting in the great teacher of fear, and you're also sitting in balance. What does that mean? Well, it means that you're out of balance when you sit in fear. So when something's going on, you could be sitting in anxiety today. And when you're in that anxiety or that fear base, what happens to us when we're sitting in that is we get off balance. And then it's almost like we're starting the ripple of things falling downhill. So when I'm off balance, then one thing's going to go bad, another thing's going to go bad, and pretty soon all the little rocks on the top of the mountain are starting to roll down, and I got an avalanche. And that's what it's telling you. Be very careful of where you're sitting and how you're sitting. Chase away the fear today. Don't let that fear override you, because if it does, it's going to literally create an avalanche today. So do whatever you can to ground yourself, get yourself grounded in today. And you're also sitting in the corn energy, which is the harvest is almost ready to be right. It's almost ready for picking. Everything you're working for is coming, but it's not quite ripe yet. So you got to wait until it's ready for for harvest. Excuse me. And it's almost ready, Kim, or Kat. It's almost ready for you to come and to get that harvest done. So no, just try not to sit in the fear. The good is coming. Just get through it, okay? So ground yourself in. It's okay. Don't let the fear take over. Because remember, if the fear takes over, your energy changes, then you're going to attract more of what you don't want. Debbie, good morning, Debbie. Oh boy, I get to see you in just a couple of days. I'm so excited about that. Debbie, you're sitting in reflection today. This is the number 2 stone. This is the Earth's reflection. And it's asking you to do some time of reflecting. Actually, take a moment of reflecting on your victories. Reflect on everything that you've done, everything that you've worked through, everything that you've gotten through, and celebrate that victory today. Just say, you know what? Look at where I am and how important is that? And good on me. So pat yourself on the back, celebrate your victories, and reflect on the good today of where it got you, how it got you here, and move forward with the positive. Don't worry about the other stuff. Just worry about the positive. Don't worry, but bring forward the positive. And that's like that blade. We're going to cut it in half. And I'm seeing, this is an odd thing to see, but I'm seeing a butter, like a pound of butter. And on one side of the butter is it's all and bad. It's almost like there's mold on it, but the other half is perfect. You can cut the mold off. You don't need to worry about it. Let it go. And then look how beautiful the butter is, and look how beautiful that life is in that angle. So really make that firm. I'm not going to live in or sit in that muck. I'm going to absolutely shine in the bright. So it's one of those days of reflection. So reflect, and I will see you in a couple of days. Can't wait to give you a big hug. How about Leroy? Hello, Leroy. How are you today? Leroy is sitting in heart space. This is ancient heart knowing, and this is also the number 20. That is the very end of the earth count, and that sits in the center of the earth count, but it's telling you it's over. It's over. It's like I'm digging up old bones is what it's showing me. I'm digging up old stuff. So it almost shows you like having an argument with somebody, but then dredging up the stuff from the past to throw in their face. And it's saying, let it be over. Let all that stuff go and move into the new and into what is and can be, and get rid of what grudges you're holding, what stuff you're holding on to. Let that go, because those grudges you're holding are not serving you. They're not serving you or anyone else, but I'm more concerned about you at the moment. It's just not serving you. So let go of that. Don't allow that old stuff to cash in and affect your mood or the way you're going to look forward in life right now. Just say, you know what, that old is done. I'm done with it. I'm not going to drudge it up anymore. So whatever's happening today, it will be, I literally see you arguing and throwing something back in somebody's face about a long time ago. Just let it go. And you're also looking in that luminous warrior. Shine bright today, and look at all the scatteredness all around him. So what's happening is his luminous body's a little bit into pieces because he's dredging up other stuff. So we want to just get rid of that. So it's a nice cohesive flow. And then once I'm sitting in the beautiful flow, anything's possible, and I can flow right into everything. So go into that energy today and really be aware of it and call it into yourself. Okay. That will help you a lot today. Faith and love. Good morning. May I have a stone, please? Absolutely. Let's get into faith and love here. Faith and love. This is number 10. And Judgy McJudger. This is judgment. And it's telling you you're going to be, I don't know how this is, but I'll just say it as I'm seeing it. I almost see you in front of a judge today, whether that be in a court of law or around somebody who has some authority over you. There's somebody that is judging you and has the authority to do so. Don't quite know what that means. It could be a teacher, a boss, I'm not sure. But this person could, in effect, make you feel less than in their words. So if this happens today and you find yourself in that position of, and it can even be a spouse, a child, it could be anything, but this person seems to stand in this authority figure to you, and their words matter, and when they put you down or judge you, you turn it internally. And today's that day that when they say this thing, you're going to want to all of a sudden turn it, then I'm no good, I should stop, I'm blah, 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 blah. And it gets you into a spin going downward. And it's asking you, as soon as you hear it and acknowledge it, let it go. Just let it go. And how I do that, as soon as it happens, and I know it looks really weird, but I do this. I pull it out, I cut it off, I pull it. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not mine. And if you can do that and let that go, then you aren't being judged, and you aren't getting the self-judgment, because that self-judgment is really bad, and it can be triggered by this other person's judgment on you today. You are also sitting in magic. So remember, when I can get rid of all that self judgment and all the judgment of others and not let that affect me, I can sit in pure magic and then watch me rise above all of this other stuff that's being thrown at me. So you have the ability and you have the energy all around you to support you in that. So I'm right in that one. Let's go into Winnie. Thank you. Jolie James, good morning. I would love a stone, please. Absolutely. Let's get to it. Oh, you're sitting in 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 8 is the cycles of natural law. Oh my gosh. But this is also relationships. The cycles of natural law. Something has, you're in a movement. I see new friends around you. I see, it's almost like, okay, so a branch of a tree, and I've got all these friends around me, and all of a sudden I'm going to be going, oh, my friendships, my relationships are getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about feeling isolated from that, because what will happen, you will get walking on this new branch, and then you're going to start getting more and more friends again, but they're going to be different types of friends. So if you look back at your life over, I'm very old. I'm 67 or 68. Oh my God. So when we get up there, we can look back at a lot of different things, but I want you to go back and think about the friends that you had 10 years ago and the friends that you have now. There's a lot of new people in your life. Well, now you're in that switch up, that change again, where new people are coming in, but the old people are going to be switching off. We're not meant to be in each other's past every day and constantly throughout our entire lifetime. It's nice to get those, but just allow the ones that are not meant to be to go, because that's the switch that you're sitting in. And you're also sitting in the council, in the council. And that is that beautiful galactic masters. They are sitting there and they are actually supporting you and saying, okay, you need these new people to be able to experience the new things that you've called in. So now we're going to bring these new people, these new experiences in, so that you can sit in that and continue growing. It's actually pretty cool that you're doing that. So enjoy it. Now let's go down to Raymond, can I get a stone for the next 10 days? 10 days, hola, we'll give it a go here. Let's see what we can do. Next 10 days. Ooh, what energy are you sitting in? You're sitting in projection for the next 10 days. This is the number 3 stone, sits at the south of the medicine wheel. But projection, what is projection? And it's telling you the energy you send out, you're going to get back. So really be careful. This next 10 days could be dicey. If you go out and you start getting angry, you're going to get angry back. If you get judgmental, you're going to get judgmental back. If you send out love, you're going to get love back. If you send out prosperous and giving and care, you're going to get that back. So how you present is exactly how you're going to get back. So so I would do a couple things. I'd kick that this day off with random act of kindness, and watch it come back tenfold, but don't have any expectations on it. Just watch it unfold. And today, all day today, well, for the next 10 days, be very aware of your thoughts, because your thoughts are attracting whatever it is that you're calling in, and they're really strong in this next 10 days. So I hope that helps you. And you're also sitting in the circle. You can't make this up. You're sitting in the circle. So remember, this is that goes around, comes around. This is everything you send out is coming back. It's a circle. So if I'm sending out this, it's going to swing back. It's like the boomerang effect. So just watch that is happening, because it's going to keep happening in this next 10 days over and over. So if you want abundance, live abundance. If you want wealth, live wealth. And I'm not saying go out and spend money crazy. I'm saying just sit in the energy of, my bank account is full. I already have everything I need, and I welcome in even more right now. And make sure that you say the right now, not just whenever. You're bringing it in as if you have it, okay? So even health, wealth, and happiness is right there for you. You just got to get out there and believe it. Whoa, that's a big one. I hope that helps you, Raymond. Lion of God, thank you. You're most welcome. Motivational vibes. Rhoda, good morning, Rhoda. And Rhoda, you are sitting in organization big time. Now it's funny because normally I would have come in with 12 stone, which is the planets, but it's actually this one here was the one that was calling way more, and it's saying organization 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's going to be repetition happening today. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it's going to be repeating over and over and over again. You may get a sign that is constantly repeating for you. You may get somebody say something. You're going to hear a phrase. Something's going to happen in the series of 3, and it's going to be repetition over and over and over again. It's calling your attention. So watch for it. So wait till the first thing happens and go, okay, that's number 1. And then find another thing and also, oh, that's number 2. And you could be driving somewhere and see a billboard somewhere and it'll go the same thing, that whatever it is that you're working on. But there's watch for the call sign of 3, and you're going to get the 3s are happening today. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And you're also sitting in completion. So once you hit the 3, 1, 2, 3, I know that is my answer. That is what I'm seeking out. And you're going to complete the cycle of that circle, because that circle earlier is that exact same thing. You've got the serpent's head and tail, and now it's connecting. So everything's connecting today. And now Spirit's going to give you those call signs. It's called the signs from Spirit. So just watch for them. They're going to be big today. And it's going to be in the series of 1, 2, 3. So it'll have 3 of them. I hope that helps you. Debbie Marcellus. Hey, good morning, Debbie. Grandmother Karen, may I have a reading, please? You sure can. Let's see where Debbie is sitting today. Debbie. Ooh, Debbie's sitting in 5, 10, 15. 2 is 17. 17. Ooh, that is the, hold on, that's the Shinamiya space, but no, it's not. It's the Kachinas, but the kachinas form all images of substance, but it's asking you to get out there and use your imagination today. Get out if you can. If there's clouds in the skies, go look at the cloud formations. See shapes within shapes. Now this is a cool thing. I do a project. Darn it! I wish you guys were here because I'd show it to you. I have a thing where you just go on a page and just do random doodles, and within those doodles start to see pictures and images. Those images mean something. So those images, look for the outside shapes of everything today and watch what they actually are showing you, because that's Spirit's way of talking to you today, of the shapes. So whether that be a formation of trees, a formation of mountains, a formation of anything, don't look at the inside of it, just look at the outside shape of everything. And what is it telling you? There's some interesting things that could show up today. And if you can, get out and cloud watch. And that's the staff today. Beautiful staff, though. We'll hold on to that. That'll keep you grounded. But don't forget, your head can go in the clouds today, right? So not only that's not just a staff. Oh, look at that. I look at it from another perspective. That's actually, woo, that's actually giraffe. And then look at me, I'm wearing a giraffe today. So there's no consequence, there's no coincidence there. That's really happening. And that giraffe is actually your staff, and then your staff's really your giraffe. So things are going to have different images to them if you look at them from another perspective. Woo-hoo. Have fun today with that. Kevin, good morning, Kevin. How are you today? I got lots of you on here. Just a minute. I just got to find you again. I went up too high. Okay, Kevin. Hello, grandmother. Can I please tell me when I am sitting, if you wish? I love your energy. Aw, thank you so much. Okay, Kevin, let's see where you're sitting. Ooh. You okay? 5, 6, 7, 7. It's a beautiful one. 7 are the sacred dreams of life, and that is that little child in you. Get out and play with that little child in you. What does your inner child want you to do, and what can you do? You know, so one day I did stuff that was totally backwards, and so I put my shoes on the wrong feet. That's very uncomfortable, but as a kid, I used to do that a lot. And I went and I just played with some stuff. I played with colors that didn't match. I would had just all kids stuff, and allowed myself the fun of it, and that's what I would recommend today. Be a kid today, even if you have to schedule it in and say, I'm going to be a kid today. Pull a prank on somebody, do a joke, have some laughter in your life, because right now those around you are sitting in some pretty serious muck, and you can be the jokester today. So get out there and be that jokester. Be the one that's pulling the pranks. Be the one that's finding the funny in everything, that everything doesn't have to be so serious. Laughing when maybe other people wouldn't be laughing. And you're sitting in that mystical or magical shaman, which is that beautiful anything can. And remember, look at that. The images are totally different here as well. So who I am and what I am are two totally different things. And when I can sit in the magic and in the fun and in the joy, you'd be shocked at what you can do, because you can change the energy of a room by just finding joy and happiness. So be the jokester today. Get out there and do that. That's going to be a fun day, actually. Kat, thank you. You're most welcome. Mary, good morning, grandmother. Good morning, Mary. You are sitting in, let's see, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 sits at the top of the medicine wheel. That is our instinct and the spirit of all animals. But you're sitting in something a little bit different. It's telling me I'm spinning. I'm spinning in my thoughts. I'm spinning in my mind, and I feel like I'm out of control. So it's just asking you just to slow down. The animals aren't worried about tomorrow. They're just going to get through today. They're not saying, oh no, the hunter's going to come tomorrow and shoot me, or I may not have food tomorrow, or anything like that. They're living in the moment of now, and it's asking you to let go of your burdens, okay? Let go of the burdens. And I know that they're there, and they're there, but don't worry about worrying about them right now. There's nothing you can do. The best you can do is today, the moment of now. Drop your vision right into that smaller section and say, I'm okay this moment. How would the animals react? The animals are going to say, hey, just pet me. I'm okay. And they're not worried about tomorrow. So, and even my dog, so petting my dog and playing with my dog, he's not worried tomorrow he's got to go to the vet and get a needle, right? That's not even on his radar. So it's the same thing. Don't get locked into the radar of what's coming. Just sit in what is, okay? And then I think you'll have a better day if you do that. You're also sitting in the earth, which is ground yourself in. Look at that vision there. Think of Mother Earth just watching you and holding you. I'm holding you. I'm here for you. That slow energy. Maybe play some drum music today. There's all kinds of drum music out there. Google shamanic drum music or shamanic chanting. And how does it make your body feel? Because it's going to bring you right down and lower that energy. And that's kind of what you need today. I hope that helps you. Here we go. Mary. Jennifer, hi, grandmother. I would love a reading, please. You bet. Oh, this one. Number one. That's the sun. This is your perception. But it's not calling me perception. It's telling you I'm lighting a fire under your butt. So number one sits in the east, and that is in the element of fire. And that element of fire is really calling to, and it's saying you have been dragging your heels to do whatever it is that you're doing or want to do, and you've been a little bit afraid to do it. And it's saying, get out there and actually get her done. Now's the time to light that fire under your butt and get moving. What you have been wanting to birth is ready to birth. Stop stalling. I hope that makes sense to you. And you're also sitting in you can't make it up. You're sitting in the sun, which is in the east of the wheel. And it's the exact same thing. So literally that is the sun and this is the sun. So it really is saying, if you don't get moving, you're going to get fried, because the sun is just going to bake you right into where you are. You don't want that. You want to get moving and I can do this. Because if I just stand here, I'm just going to get burnt by the sun and the fire. Well, I don't want to do that. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to step into it and then watch me go. So get moving, get your butt in gear. You can do this. I hope that helps you. Now let's see. That was Jennifer. Debbie, thank you. And I'll see you on the weekend. You bet. I tend to internalize and judge myself. Yeah. it's so easy to do that. I do that too. Really, I had a confrontation not too long ago with a few people, and that's the first thing I did. Self doubt, do all that kind of stuff. I still spin in it once in a while. I try not to, but man, it's part of being human, right? So just ground yourself in and do the best you can. But really, if you take the advice and let it go and try not to judge yourself, you're going to have a better day. Who am I at now? Faith and love, thank you so much. You're most welcome. Jolie Jeans, yes, very true. Kevin, don't do that. FNL, remember what Vic says. Okay. Hold on. I'm just trying to read everybody here. Thank you, Jolie. You're most welcome. Savannah Ray, good morning. Should I leave? Should I leave? Ooh, let's find out what that's all about. Should I leave? Just need guidance. You bet. Let's see what it says. Now, remember, these are energetics. They're not an actual yes or no. And I think, you know what I would tell you first before I even look at the story. Oh, I just looked at it. So, okay. So 5 and 1 is 6 is spirit. So what I would do, actually, Savannah, I want you to do this with me. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Put all your energy right down as low as you can pull it. Blow it out. And say, I should leave. Feel your body. Now, shake it off. Take a deep breath in. Blow it all the way out. Lower your energy. I should stay. What does your body tell you? Your body will give you that answer. I know often we look for others to answer questions for us. You already know the answer. Your body instinctively knows the answer. And if you are uncertain still after doing that a couple times, then try it another way. Say something when you go in and you pull your energy down, say, I love, and then say something that you love, and then release it. And you got to say it out loud because it seems to be that the sound vibration is what the universe picks up. And then when you do it again and say, I hate, say that exact same thing. Now you can feel how your body felt that way. That's what you're looking for. So now do it again. And now say out loud, I should stay. How does that body feel? And then do it again. I should go. And now how does that body feel? That will tell you the answer. Now, the energy you're sitting in is 5 and 1 is spirit, but you're also sitting in history. You have played this scenario out before. You've walked in, it's just a different person or a different event. It's just like I'm playing it over and over and over again. And now spirit is asking you, are you going to do the same thing you did before? Or are you going to do something this different this time? Because if you don't do something different, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. So do you want to keep running and spinning in the same energy, or do I want to go into another energy? And that could be either or of those things. You know what you're going through, but you've repeated this out several lifetimes. You've done it over and over and over, and you've repeated it this lifetime because you've really carried it through strong. When I should have left, I didn't, or when I should have stayed, I ran. One or the other, but it's coming in really strong that this is something that has been a repeating pattern for you. You get to break it today. You get to break it. And you're also sitting in the master. You are the master. You are the master. Don't let circumstances, don't let other people, don't let nothing. You are the master. You get to choose. So you be the master. Okay? Good luck to that. And I'm sending you all kinds of love right now. Wrote a thank you. Paul, hey, grandmother. We had snow and ice. Wow. Yeah, we've had a good chunk of that too. But I know you guys don't normally get that there. So good luck. And you're sitting in the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is moon movement and energy, and you're sitting in choices today. You got a lot of choices to make. But I see almost, is it a career choice? It's something to do with income. So something to do with income, and you have a choice to make in regards to that. I don't know whether it's, do I invest? Do I do something? But it's got something to do with income. And you are making a choice today. I wish I could give you some advice. I can't. I just know that you have this choice to make. I would caution you actually to try not to make that choice today, because today might be a day where you're thinking with your heart, not your head, or your head, not your heart, but there's not the balance in there. So I would hold off making that choice today if you could. Oh, and usually when I get the hiccups like that, it tells me things are off balance. So when you're in that energy of that off balance, then just go ahead and slow down. Just say, you know what, I'm going to make this choice tomorrow because today isn't a good day for me to make that choice. Okay. And it has something to do with money. That's all I can tell you. Just a minute, and let's get here. And Paul, you are sitting with the card of the coyote. As they seem. So the coyote is a little bit of a trickster. And so things are looking one way, and like that serpent, I'm going to entice you in. So really, today's not a good day to make a choice. Today's the day to back off and not make the choice. Oh, I love that you got the coyote too. So that really confirms it. Thank you so much. I keep warm. Thanks, Debbie. Deborah, hello. It's a red D. I would love a read. You bet. So Deborah is sitting in 5, 10, 15, and one is 16. 16. Oh my gosh, that's that's a good one. But this is also the great teacher. So let's find out what great teacher you're sitting in today. And that requires a different stone. You're sitting in seeking today. I'm looking for something. I'm seeking direction. I'm seeking advice. I'm seeking approval is what it says to me. I'm seeking approval. I'm going to do something, or what I'm doing. I'm actually looking for others to say, hey, well done. Good job. You're on the right track. That sort of thing. I'm seeking that constant nod, and it's saying you already have that nod. Go into spirit, go into the self, because the today is the teacher of seeking. The more, if you ask 20 people the same question, you're going to get 20 different answers. Go inside. You already know those answers. You already know. So don't seek outside for confirmation or validation. The validation has to come from inside, not outside. And if you don't, you're going to keep learning this because you're sitting in the great teacher of this, and it could be something that might be a little bit harder to adjust to if that happens. So look inside today. You got the answers. And you're also sitting in the drum. Ha ha ha. Now, I have a drum and I play a drum a lot, but what I would suggest is be your drum. Be your drum. Tap your body. Be your drum. How does it feel? Like literally, how does those vibrations feel in your body? Because that's what you're waking up. That inner knowledge that you already know. That's where your validation comes from, not outside. Don't look to another being, another person to validate you. You have all the validation inside if you just trust. So that's that energy you're sitting in today. Kevin, I love it. I have that feeling. Savannah, thank you. Can I please have a stone? Yes, you bet. Savannah, did I not do one? Yeah, I did. Okay. Kevin, Mary, thank you, grandmother. You're most welcome. Jennifer Gar, I totally get it. Thank you. You're most welcome. And now I'm in KK. Good day, all. Good day, KK. It's funny. My name is Karen. And my two sons, I've got one son named Kirk and one son named Calvin, and they all start with K's. And my ex-husband, his name was Ken. So we were 4 K's. So we're the KKKK. You are sitting in 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. It sits at the bottom of the medicine wheel. That's the spirit of all plants. But you're also sitting in that transformation. Oh my gosh. It's almost like I'm uncomfortable with my skin, and I'm with my environment, with where I'm sitting, and I'm just starting to pull now. And that, like that, the snake's shedding its skin because it's outgrown it. You've outgrown the space you're in, and you're just pulling away, like, I need to break free. And once you've done that and you've shed that, oh, it's going to be beautiful, because it's like I've got these colors here, but these new colors are coming in, and just watch how beautiful that's going to be. But the uncomfortableness that you may feel today as you're shedding that and getting into that new transformation can be pretty wild, and it can be uncomfortable, but boy, it's going to be so worth it. And you can't stop it if you wanted to, so you might as well flow with it. And you're also sitting in that rainmaker. Go out and have a shower today. Do something, get into the water and allow the water to wash you, to get that transformation moving even quicker. If you want that transformation to happen faster, that's what I would do. I would go in the shower, I would go swimming, I would do something where I'm moving water over my body. That's a wonderful way to do that. I got the chills. And now I'm sitting in Catherine Lewis. Good morning. Good morning, grandmother. Can I have a stone reading? Thank you. Absolutely. Let's see that. You are sitting in, you're sitting in the 5 today. You're sitting in, what is it like to be a human? What is it like to be a human? You may find yourself drifting today, daydreaming about the stars and all the, like, checking out of reality, because reality can just be a little tough today. And when we sit in that energy, it's just because the world's kind of weighing us down. And so all you can do today is daydream, and allow the daydreams to happen, and allow yourself to do that. I would get a coloring book and start coloring today. Do something that brings you fun and allows you into the spiritual realm, rather than into so much of the density of being a human, because the density of being a human can be felt really strong today. And I have a tingling right here in my heart, which is telling me you're either going to have some sort of heart energy is coming in, where it's like, I'm that one hurt, or I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling really maybe abandoned today. And it's all a part of being a human. We all feel it, every emotion. But the emotions, the feels are going to get you pretty tight today. So just allow that to be, and know it, and just say, you know what, I'm going to do something fun for myself. I'm going to color, I'm going to draw, I'm going to do something maybe with music, whatever calls to you. Do something that gets you feeling better, so that you're in the spiritual realm. I hope that helps you. Good morning, grandmother. Stone reading today. That is Catherine Lewis. I did. And KK, I got you. Okay. Well, guys, I think I got everybody. I hope the hell I did. Tomorrow is Friday, and it's the last day of the week. So Friday will be my last stone reading. I don't do them on the weekend. And this weekend, I get to go to the lake house, which is going to be absolutely beautiful, with my first year students. I got 14 of them, and we're just going to have fun. We're going to be doing shadow work this weekend. And I hope that the stone readings have helped you in some small way. And I caught somebody quick here. Tia Baya. Yes, honey, you can get a stone. You just made the tail end here. You are sitting in, this is interesting. You're sitting in also in 5 and 2 is 7. That is that lucid dreaming, but you're sitting in the sacred dreams of life, and it's play, and it's telling you to get out and play. As I see a little kid doing hopscotch. I don't know if you haven't ever done hopscotch, I would suggest you maybe get a big piece of paper and draw one out, or get some chalk and put it on I don't know, we used to do it out on the sidewalks, but do it somewhere. If you can do hopscotch, that'd be a great thing to do today. Maybe do some skipping, do something that a little kid would do, but do it with joy and fun, not frustration. It's saying, don't judge yourself while you're doing it. Oh my gosh, I must look silly or anything like that. Just get out and do it. Have fun. Play in the sand. Do something fun today, and don't limit yourself. And you're also have the call. This is the second time I've drawn this today, and I believe I drew it with that same stone. So this is the council. The council is helping you. They're supporting you in this endeavor, but they're asking you to. It's okay to not be an adult today. Don't adult today. Just get out there and kid today. Have fun today doing that. grandmother, I had some shadow people in my bedroom, had to call Michael and archangels so that they are gone. Wow. Saw two of them. So shadow people, that's interesting because shadow people, set a dome of protection around your bedroom. Get yourself. I use obsidian, but use whatever you can. Clear quartz works too. And I would be putting some crystals in your room underneath your bed. I have an obsidian pyramid that actually sits under my bed, and it grounds me because I leave my body all the time, and I'm notorious for astral traveling at night, and then I wake up exhausted. So that pyramid underneath my bed actually grounds me into the bed, and it prevents me from astral traveling, but it also protects my room. And I know people kind of might be snickering at this point, but I would take a little bit of black salt if you can get black salt. If you can't, just regular salt. Himalayan salt is good too. And I'd take black salt and I just sprinkle it across my doorway. And I said, you are not welcome. And I let all spirits know that they can't come in and bother me when I'm in my sleep, because I literally get people coming and giving me messages all night long. Can you tell this person this? Can you tell that person that? And I can be awake with hundreds of people coming to visit me at nighttime. And I choose not to do that. So I put that little sprinkle of black salt. And I also, and you can go to Amazon and buy black salt. It's fairly expensive for a little tiny bit, but you don't need much, just a little pinch. And then just go in that way, because you need to protect yourself, hon. Don't let those shadow people come into your room or into your thoughts, especially in your bedroom, because when we go up into our bedroom and we're sleeping, that's when we're most valuable to be astral traveling. And those shadow people can play games with us, and we don't want them doing that. So protect yourself. Okay. I hope that helps you. And I always, I sleep with this. I have 104 Herkimers. I'm almost ready to change them out. And I have a Lemurian, and I wear them both every night. The Herkimers are my protection stones. And literally this gets so hot that I crack it and I melt the stones. So it really does a whole lot of protection for me. And I change out my Herkimers probably 3 times a year, because I literally melt them together, fuse them. And I have a few of these cases because I crack them in half. It gets so hot when I'm doing that work. I got one more person just popped in. Ashley Rainwater. Hello. Much love to you all. And God bless. I'm going to do a quick stone for you, hon, and see where you're at. This again is the energetic. This is from the Mayans. This is the Hopi and the Mayan traditions, is what I follow. And so the Mayans are telling you are sitting in 15. 5, 10, 15 is the collective consciousness of all humans. It sits in the center of the medicine wheel. And you're pretty wide open to suggestion today. Be careful who you get advice from. It's saying just take a step back, analyze, and don't take people's word as their word. Ooh, that's, I don't normally tell people that, but it's asking you to please don't just randomly take advice. Someone's going to come up to you and give you advice and tell you that they know what's best for you. And just ask them to stop and let them know that you will do what's best for you, how you feel is best for you. Because and be very careful about random, because this is a person that you don't know is going to randomly give you some advice, and and then you're going to say maybe it's you, and that's possible. But just be careful who's giving you the advice, because the advice isn't always coming from pure of heart. And I would just be careful about that. Just watch for that. You're also sitting in the lower world today. That actually is cool. So the lower world is all your power animals. Your power animals are really, really strong and really, really wanting to be around you today. If you're looking for power animals, and how do I find my power animal? It's free. Just go into my videos. And I think it's the very first video from like a while ago. And it's called Power Animal and Drumming. And Journey, I think it's called. So anyway, you can go and listen to, I take you through a meditation, then I drum for you, and you set your intention to meet your power animal and allow them to come, because they really want to speak with you today. So if you're curious and you decide that you want to give that a go, I would try that. Now my computer is getting wonky again. We're out in the country, and Again, I'm having trouble with this darn internet. So I'm going to run. Have a wonderful day. And it's a panther. Oh, I love it. So get out there and enjoy that panther today because it really wants to journey with you. And my husband's is a panther as well. So have fun with your panther today. It has some messages for you. So tap into that beautiful panther energy. Okay, take care. I hope everyone has an awesome day today. Bye bye.